Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Psychic Medium Raymond Guzman, and today I'm doing the Twin Flame Forecast. This is a series that I started last week, and I will be doing it on a weekly basis. And I'm also working on the one for the monthly base for the month of October. It's a Twin Flame Forecast. This is something, like I said, is new for me, so I'm doing it for a lot of you out there that know that you have a twin flame, or perhaps you feel or you are connected already with your twin flame in some kind of way. And this is for the week of September the 24th through the 30th, 2018. If this is your first time on my channel, please go ahead and hit the red subscribe button on the bottom right hand corner of this video, as well as the notification bell icon, so that way you'll be notified of any future videos that I do publish on this channel. Also, please be sure to stay tuned to my YouTube channel later this evening. I am starting a new show. It is called Tea with Spirit, and basically I am taking any viewers that have any questions, at least one question. I'm asking you to submit it to my email, which is raymondguzman@hotmail.com. That email will be listed in the description box below, and I'm taking the 5 questions per week, and I'm going to be having this show. I'm the host of the show, and basically doing answering that person's question if they are selected. And basically it's like doing a reading intuitively using my abilities, and I'll be giving them insight. It's almost like, if you've ever saw an advice columnist like ask someone a question, that's kind of the same way, but this is going to be on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. So I'm very excited about that. So again, for those of you that are viewers to my channel and to my videos, if you have any, I am asking if you have one question, just one per person, you can submit that to my email. In the subject line of the email, put Tea with Spirit, and then your question, be specific, and then use an alias that you would like me to, because I will be reading the question and using your alias, or if you want to be anonymous, give me an anonymous, you just put anonymous on there. But this is very exciting. So let's go ahead and get into your horoscopes, your twin flame forecast for this week. So this week, immediately, what I'm seeing for the twin flames is that there is a lot of emotions running up and down. With the energy of the full moon in Aries, and this energy, the week is starting off very emotional for a lot of people. There's going to be a lot of resistance among twin flames, accepting, maybe if you're distant from your twin flame, there's going to be a lot of thoughts and insecurities that are crossing your mind. Could they be cheating on you? Could they be happy with another person if you know that they're in another existing relationship? Or are they happy themselves? And all of this could be eating away at yourself if you are codependent on your twin flame, or you're just not really immersing yourself into something more positive. So this week it's going to be very important for twin flames to really focus on how they are feeling, but don't act on those feelings. Kind of push those emotions away. Do some yoga, do some Zen meditation, do any kind of cleansing your aura, saging your space. It's going to be imperative that you kind of immerse yourself into something that is more positive for you. Also this week, it's going to be a week in which you will be noticing that there is something now starting new, either for you or for your twin flame, or for the both of you. There could be a project, something that you're working towards very well. And a lot of you could be seeking out advice from a psychic, from a medium, from a spiritual advisor around your twin flame, around your love life this week in particular. A lot of you may also be feeling like the advice or the insight that is given to you may not resonate on a certain level, or you may be feeling like that information just doesn't apply because you can't see it yourself. And so you need to kind of step out of that mentality of thinking that any insight that is being provided to you right now is just someone giving you that information just to make you happy. What Spirit is bringing forth in this twin flame forecast reading that I'm giving, and whatever a spiritual advisor is giving you as well, is for your greater good. That information is usually passed on to you. This week, there is a lot of now where you may have felt like jealous over your twin flame if they are with someone. You may start feeling those feelings kind of easing up, and you may get some kind of validation. Either your twin flame will reach out to you, or you reach out to your twin flame and they are, you both are in communication in the love area and expressing how you really feel. So it feels like, where you may have been jealous, or there may have been some lies that you have told in the past. This week in particular, it seems like you're in a better space mentally, even though you are very emotional. At least part of you, of your, your inner psyche and your soul, knows that is good. And also, a lot of you that have been maybe retaliating or trying to seek some kind of, revenge, if your twin flame especially is in another relationship with someone else, or they are separated for you. A lot of those temptations that you would have had over the last couple of weeks, maybe to retaliate or to kind of be upset, those energies seem to be clearing up and easing up as well this week as well. So that is like the main gist of what is happening between the twin flames this week. But Spirit is basically telling you that if you do have a twin flame and you are aware of who it is, to be patient, but also kind of be bold. They want you to really express from a loving space how you feel towards that person and take that step. If for some reason you feel like you can't, and you can't open up to them, or you don't know who your twin flame is, just keep that faith. But there seems to be progression between twin flames, either gravitating towards themselves or receiving communication telepathically, whether this are in the form of thoughts, the form of actually hearing it in your mind, or you having dreams that you are with your twin flame, or there is some kind of something going on between the two of you. So there's a lot of things that you are needing to, that you're actually transitioning on the spiritual level, and you're growing. There's a lot of light codes, a lot of universal downloads that are happening this week in particular with the energy of the full moon. It's a very powerful time. So there's, like I said, healing, but there's a lot of angelic assistance at this time of your life. And so a lot of you will be noticing that your intuition and your sixth sense is heightened. Need to trust those emotions, and they can help you in other areas other than your twin flame. Areas of your life right now where your family is concerned and where your work and career is concerned. To basically utilize your due diligence and ask yourself, is this something that's good for yourself, by tapping into your intuition, because a lot of you may be more impulsive and try to act out on something, like let's say you're angry or upset, you want to act out in that moment, and react in that moment, but rather you need to take a step back and kind of cool off and approach your thoughts and see if they are valid, or you can dismiss those thoughts completely. So there is going to be a surge of energy that is coming in. Like I said, these are universal downloads and codes from the universe that are transmitted, through the atmosphere in the form of energy and absorbed into us, and we take it into ourselves, into our aura, into our body, into our higher self. So a lot of these, you could be experiencing tingles in your heart space, for those of you that have had heart trauma, heart chakra trauma, or have had any kind of pain associated with past childhood abuse, verbal abuse, sexual abuse, any kind of abuse that you've gone through in your life. It's a time to kind of, these things may come forward in memories, but also it's to bring healing into that heart space and release a lot of this tension and things that you are feeling. For those of you that have questions about, your career as a twin flame, and you're thinking about maybe the career of your twin flame as well, it seems like you are moving in an area right now where you're going to be successful, but you cannot let your emotions rule you. The thing with being a twin flame is that if you have another twin flame and you're, like I said, not with them physically, it could cause you to put all of your attention and focus onto them and neglecting a lot of the work that you have as a professional or in your career area, because your mind will be kind of scattered brain thinking about them. If you're with them, but whenever they are away from you, you kind of are feeling insecure this week. Again, this can affect you in your workspace and every, daily duty that you have to do. So you really need to just know that you're being protected and that your twin flame is not going anywhere. Everything is going to be fine. And if there is some secret that you're holding on to, or that you feel like they may be holding on to, you both need to have that communication, kind of verbalize what you're feeling for each other, or things, let them know that it's okay. It's a safe space. Create a safe space for your twin flame and for yourself to really communicate and get that off of your chest, because the longer that you hold on to some kind of secret, whether this was something that you did in your past that you haven't revealed to them, or something that they may have done, it's going to keep continuing to drive a wedge between the both of you. So you just need to know that you're safe from any kind of issues that are going to be happening. They won't happen in that area. But this week in particular, the main thing is about communication and trusting the process, surrendering. I wrote something the other day, was last night, and it was an article about surrendering to the higher power. And basically what I mean by that is allowing the universe to take over. A lot of times when we are twin flames, we get so agitated because things are not moving at the pace that we want, and it's all about divine timing. So we try to do things to accelerate it, whether it's, interacting with your twin flame over and over, or, kind of you turning to magic or whatever it is, because some twin flames turn to magic for, to kind of attract their twin flame. The key here is to surrendering to the higher power and allowing that higher power to take over and guide and protect you, and know that everything is going to be okay. When we are resisting that higher power, which is the universe and our divine self and our higher self and our consciousness, we limit ourselves and we limit those blessings from coming into our life, because we want something. It's like a child who wants a piece of candy and they want it right then and there, and if they don't have it, they have a fit. That applies to many of us adults that have twin flames. So the key here is to surrender that energy to the universe. Let it go. Breathe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Do some yoga, like meditation, guided meditation, transcendental meditation. There's so many different types of things that you can do. Kundalini meditation. There's a plethora of things that you could do. Working with essential oils, taking spiritual baths, going out for walks, grounding yourself, hugging a tree. These are the things that you want to do this week for yourself, and practice self-love above all, because if you're not loving yourself, your twin flame can't love you, and vice versa. If they are not loving themselves, they can't show you that love as well. So it's a good week for healing through the full moon. It's a good week to release these energies. It's a good week to just breathe and just be yourself. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If you did like this forecast, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. And I do get often asked, do I do any private readings apart from what I do here on YouTube? And the answer is yes. I read actual regular people that are not celebrities, or, that are just on YouTube readings. I actually do private readings. If you're interested, you again can go to my website. That's www.raymondguzman.net/shop. Also, be sure to check out my new book. It is out. It's called Starseed Footsteps. It is a guide almost to different questions, spiritual questions and topics that clients all over the world have asked me, and each chapter addresses a different topic. So it's a plethora of information, and it's a good guidebook for those that are awakening now, or have been spiritually awakened but still have questions about their spiritual path, about crystals, about angels and demons, about twin flames. So be sure to check out that copy. Like I said, for an autographed copy, you can order directly from my website. If you just want a regular copy, you can go to Amazon or Barnes & Noble, or check your local bookstore to see if they are in there. So blessings and love and light. Have an amazing week.